got to live to see another week, my friends. This week was like any other ordinary week. I wanted to do a sit down and talk video for this specific topic. Here I am scripting out the video, but I just couldn't for the life of me sit down in front of the camera to talk. It was one of those days where I really just didn't want to talk. Do you guys ever feel that way? So instead of crumbling beneath my self-imposed stress and feeling like I need to sit and talk, like my face is all made up, usually for my vlogs, like I'm not wearing any makeup, I decided to make this video into a vlog with voiceover. So responding to my state rather than reacting to my state. If I reacted to my state, I would have just not done anything. It's important to be aware of our state because being aware of our state can actually get us out of the state that we're in. Whether it's a good state, whether it's a bad state, to know that all states are temporary is a very good state to be in. The first step is always awareness. The second, I believe, is acceptance. Change the things that can be changed, accept those that cannot, and have the wisdom to know the difference. This was said by someone much wiser than me. The fact that a video needs to be made and uploaded is a fact that I cannot change because this is my job and this is my personal responsibility, so it's something that I must do. But what can be changed is the way in which the video is made. So today, this is what we're working with. By now, you guys probably know how much tidying and cleaning brings so much joy into my life. It sparks so much joy. And I know it's like a pretty overdone thing now here on YouTube, but I'm all for it because I really believe that cleaning your surroundings is a great way to tidy up and to declutter your mind, which is, if you're stuck and you can't go anywhere, might as well get up and move and do something that you know will help you get the gears turning. And for me, it happens to be cleaning and tidying. For you, it could be anything. It could be walking your dog, it can be working out, it can be talking to your turtle, anything, really. And while we're up doing the things, might as well practice being present. Here's a quote from 10% Happier. Make the present moment your friend rather than your enemy, because many people live habitually as if the present moment were an obstacle that they need to overcome in order to get to the next moment. And imagine living your whole life like that, where always this moment is never quite right, not good enough because you need to get to the next one. That is continuous stress. So to not be stressed, be present. Even when you're making your bed, and please do not judge me for this blanket. My mom brought it over from LA. I've had it since I was a little baby. It has been much colder than I would have liked, so we're going double blanketing. No judgment. We're all family here. Alright, guess what I'm gonna start doing? If you guess meditating, you are right. So now that we're aware, we've accepted, we've got up, we're moving, now it's time to cut out the noise, to really ground ourselves and be present. And here is another quote from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Something wonderful begins to happen with the simple realization that life, like an automobile, is driven from the inside out, not the other way around. As you focus more on becoming more peaceful with where you are rather than focusing on where you would rather be, you begin to find peace right now in the present. Then, as you move around, try new things, and meet new people, you carry that sense of inner peace with you. It's absolutely true that wherever you go, there you are. To be good on the outside, we need to be good on the inside. And to be good on the inside, we need to learn how to embrace the stillness and silence within ourselves. This was something that was so uncomfortable to begin with when you start trying to embrace the silence within yourself, because it's like, there's no silence. It's a tornado. There's tsunamis going on in my head, but it's really being comfortable with the uncomfortable. And the more we practice anything, the more we can master anything. Let me hop in here and say a few words. Wow, so bright. I love it. Nope. Okay. Hey guys. So when I film B-roll or when I film myself doing things to share in the videos, of course, I'm not actually doing it. So for like meditation, I film it first usually, and then I'll actually meditate. I just want to share with you guys how those 5 minutes of me filming myself meditating and just taking time to slow down and taking time to close my eyes and taking time to be still with my own thoughts, even though I knew it was for the camera and it was for recording, I feel so much better and I feel so much lighter already compared to this morning, compared to this weekend. I haven't been as on top of meditation and my spiritual practice as much as I'd like. Of course, I've been traveling. Of course, that messes up your schedule. Of course, there's a lot on my plate, but I don't know. This is just a reminder, I guess, for myself and for all of you guys watching, that taking literally just 5 minutes out of your day to close your eyes and focus on your breath. You don't even have to focus on your breath. Just close your eyes and just be still with your own thoughts for 5 minutes. It will give you so much clarity for the rest of your day. And let's continue on with my day. That took a lot longer than I wanted, but I'm gonna go out and grab some food downstairs and then I'll be back. Some fruits, got some carbs and greens. Now that we're aware of our state, we've accepted our fates, we're getting up, we're moving, we're grooving, we have cut out the noise, it's time to eat and to focus on what's most important. So for the past couple of weeks, months, I've been pretty vocal about burnout and stress and how, I'm trying to live a more balanced life overall and be a more balanced person. Only recently, I realized that burnout can be easily mistaken by creative stagnation and intellectual stagnation, which is something that I've definitely been facing because I have not had time. So we all don't have time, but I haven't quote unquote had time to read, to learn, and to grow. So here I am identifying what I could do to help my mental state, and I'm putting in the work by watching this Skillshare video on how to tell stories better. If you guys have been feeling creatively and or intellectually stagnant, I really believe that reading there's a wealth of knowledge in books, and there's just infinite inspiration within all of these pages and all of these words written by these brilliant people. There's also awesome online learning communities like Skillshare for creators with over 2,500 classes in design, business, productivity, anything creative you can think of, they all have a class for. If you like to check out any courses on Skillshare, they're currently offering the first 500 people a 2-month premium trial. A premium membership gives you unlimited access to all of the courses, so you can learn to your heart's content. Next is to write it all down. As I was watching the Skillshare videos, I was taking notes so that I can remember and process everything better. And I've actually kept notebooks or some form of journal ever since 2012. And flipping through it quickly now, I can't believe I went to Vegas back to back. This is how I live my life, and now that I have this journal, there's a lot more videos that I can do, like old flip through journals. I think you guys would find this super fascinating. This is my earliest journal where I still went to a lot of raves, and on top of documenting my shenanigans, I also took notes on business philosophies from top CEOs, like you'll see in a bit. I'd like to think of myself as quite well-rounded. Very lost, but trying to be well-rounded. So anyway, writing things down, A, really helps you remember things better. B, it's a great way to help you learn and retain information. So moving on, I'm watching a little something for a project that may be coming up that I'll let you guys in on a little later if things go well. Now that we focused on what's important, put in the work, wrote everything down, it's time to let it all go. So this is another quote from 10% Happier. The Buddha's main thesis was that in a world where everything is constantly changing, we suffer because we cling on to things that won't last. And I'd like to add that we fixate on things that we cannot change. This is my favorite quote from 10% Happier. I'm just gonna let it roll because I've already read this in a previous video, but if you want to read it, hit spacebar. Okay. Changed and all ready to go. Looking like a real human being. My little stool. Surprise! Happy birthday, dear Leah. Happy birthday to you. Yeah!
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Everyone here is going to have the rest of 20 days. Yeah. We're spending your Sunday
This is a quote from Developing the Leader Within You. People tend to become what the most important people in their lives think they will become. So to me, it's mighty important to surround yourself with a bunch of good bananas, as my mom would say, so that you will become what they think you'll become.
cry. You have been so blissful in my life.
Aww.
Seriously? Yeah.
Aww.
You and Luisa and Jeanette.
Finally had time to eat with her.
Oh my god, yes. Look how gorgeous she looks. Can I do an outfit of the day? Oh,
Can we do it on you? It's your birthday.
Damn girl. Damn girl.
It's like my new boyfriend.
Yeah, I got it.
It's so funny seeing you.
Birthday, right?
No, her birthday. Happy birthday, I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
Go wish your happy birthday.
I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.